what are the different sort of what are prospects like in different forces for like career progression? So say if I joined Sussex versus Hampshire versus GMP, once I know the first couple of years is usually pretty similar regardless of the force, but then after that you can sort of specialize.
So in terms of specialisms and specialist postings, Met, Police, and GMP will offer you far more because of the sheer scale. So specialist opportunities are reduced, but of course then they've reduced numbers in Sussex and Hampshire anyway. But relatively speaking, so for example, Hampshire shares its dog section with Thames Valley. So it's a joint unit. Sussex and Hampshire have some shared services as well. So the numbers are so small that whereas the GMP, the West Midlands, Merseyside, the Met, they're big enough. That's why I was thinking if you want for yourself in terms of career development and moving in and becoming a specialist much more quickly, the Met would work for you better than Sussex. But if you're looking for quality of life and being stretched, Sussex or Hampshire will be a bigger stretch for you, in terms of challenges, because the Met and GMP they've got thousands of officers. So whereas in Sussex, you might be the only person on duty. For miles and miles, you've got to think on your feet, you've got to think really creatively. So it's going to be a real stretch for you. But that'll really develop you quickly as a person.
Yeah,
but if you say to me, Raj, where do I maximize my chances to be a specialist? It will be London.
Okay. How difficult is it to sort of to transfer forces? So say if I went to Sussex, did my first 2 years there.
Very easy.
It's easy. Okay.
Simple.
Okay. So I mean, I might do that then. So I could start in Sussex, do the direct. I don't think GMP accepts direct entry detectives either. So I could always join Sussex, train to be a detective there for a couple of years.
Once you've passed your national investigators exam and are a qualified detective, then you can transfer into the Met as a detective.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't work the other way. If you're a detective in the Met and you want to join Sussex, then there may not be space for you for a detective, so you might have to revert to uniform. But usually it's okay the other way. So going into the Met as a detective, yes. Leaving the Met as a detective, sometimes you have to revert to uniform.
Okay, interesting.